I am one of those braiders that don't like edge control. I am one of those braiders that don't like using much edge control on hair. I am one of those braiders that says edge control doesn't determine if a hair will be neat or rough. And also, I'm one of those braiders that believe if you use too much edge control on your hair, it will leave white casts on your hair, especially if that edge control is not original. I started making hair as far back as 2006 after my secondary school. Around 2007, 2008, I started making attachment. And as at then, all braiders then don't use edge control. Then there was nothing like edge control. We braid hair without edge control and the hair will still come out very neat. But nowadays, that's not the case again. If braiders don't see edge control, they can't make it. Even a style that doesn't need edge control, you see braiders packing edge control inside. I'm not against using edge control to make hair. No, I'm not against it, but mind how you pack it on customers' hair, especially if it's a style that doesn't need edge control, especially if it's one doesn't really need plenty edge control. If you use it to pat your line to get your neat line, it's okay for me. As an experienced braider, the only style that needs edge control for me is stitch braid or any weaving, any big weaving that you want to make. Use edge control on your knotless braid, but it should be very little, mild. When I was doing this stitch braid, the other pattern, that braiding it first before doing this, doing the stitch braid, that pattern I don't really use much edge control. I'll just take a little and just apply. Then if I have any new trainee, they'll say, "Ma, this edge control, you're taking it small, like other people that used to pack it." I say, "Yes, I don't like packing edge control while making hair, but the hair will still come out very fine." There's one hair I posted a while ago, last month, one green shuku hair that I posted. That hair I didn't use much edge control. It's a stitch braid, Ghana weaving stitch braid. I didn't use much edge control because that's Ghana weaving, because I did the old pattern of stitching, parting the hair first before braiding. But this one now, this artificial nail stitch braid, this one now is you need much edge control, because that edge control will enable you to part your lines very well. And if you're using that edge control, it should be original one, not this one that used to show white cast. It should be original edge control. If not, the hair will not come out as neat as this. When I started this my self-training journey on artificial nail stitch braid, I made sure I sourced for original edge control, because I know this hair would need me packing edge control than usual. So I sourced for the original one so that it will not leave white cast on my client's hair or it will not itch their scalp. You see these words, consistency is key. Those words should be evergreen in our heart. Because how can you explain this beauty I just created? This is my fourth attempt in making the artificial fingernail stitch braid, and it came out like this. This is just the real definition of consistency. All right, guys, please, on a scale of 1 to 10,